Hello, how are you? It's Islam Mahmoud again. Today we're going to talk about what kind of Arabic. What do you mean about what kind of Arabic? Yeah, there is more than one kind of Arabic. Basically, there is the modern standard Arabic, which is also called the classical Arabic. Some people would call it Fusha, which is the language of writing and old textbooks. And as much you go in depth in the history, it's getting more complicated with the words which they use. And the most is the Fusha. When the classical Arabic is much easier, and the modern standard Arabic is the most easiest of them. And actually, that's three are considered the same thing in the sense of the grammar and everything else but the words. And that one, unfortunately, is not used that much in the Arab world, unless if you talk about the press or newspapers, official stuff like when there's something politic, they talk about it in the newspapers, the media, a president say a speech or something like that. When the daily life, there is another kind of Arabic. Sort of another kind. It's so close to the modern standard Arabic, but in another sense of grammar, in another sense of words, stuff like that. And basically, if you want to learn Arabic to study Islamic stuff, history, and newspapers and media, then you would need to learn the modern standard Arabic, or the classical Arabic, or the Fusha. When if you want to communicate with the people, then you have multiple choices. If you want to talk to Lebanese, Syrian, and Khaliji area, then you would need to learn the Levantine. If you want to talk to people in Egypt, in around Egypt, then you would need to learn the Egyptian colloquial. Then you have the Moroccan, the Algerian, and each country basically has its own slang. But the most two popular is which is the Levantine and the Egyptian colloquial. For me myself, I don't teach the Levantine. I teach the Egyptian colloquial. Plus, of course, the modern standard Arabic and so. So, if you want to learn to communicate with others, then you would need to learn one of the two colloquials which are most popular in the Arab world. But if other thing else, like studying history, Islamic, all of that, then you need to learn the modern standard Arabic. Then you can go more in depth and learn more difficult words, or let me say more classical words, and then you can go more in depth of the language, the basic one, and learn how to be more common with the Fusha. And then I still need to say that there is something that everyone have to know, that yeah, you communicate with others in slang, but they still write in Fusha. I know it's a bit complicated, but you have to decide if you want to talk to others or want to read and write. If you want to do both, then I would say first learn the slang of the language you want to communicate with others, then it will be easier for you to learn the modern standard Arabic. And actually, I find it funny that we speak a language and write another one. Yeah, something like bilingual. But we have to deal with it. So, let's see what's your choices, and I hope everything go well with you. And don't forget that dialects or the colloquials is different and vary from country to another, depending on a lot of things and depending on the events which happens in each country. And the most two countries or three countries are more close to the modern standard Arabic is the Egyptian Arabic and the Levantine and the third colloquial of the Saudi Arabia. It's not modern standard Arabic in Saudi Arabia, but it's like different in sense of they use different grammar, they use some different words, and you will find the colloquials normally is a combination between Arabic and some other languages. But Arabic is basically, especially in the Levantine and the modern standard Arabic, not the modern standard Arabic, the Levantine and the Egyptian colloquial. The modern standard Arabic is just Arabic. Okay, thank you. Have fun.